एकदम नहीं, जहाँ तक मेरा अनुभव है। तो आप 10,000 साल तक, हम तो 1,000 भी नहीं है, कभी भी चले जाएंगे तो जाएंगे, लेकिन कुछ करके जाना है। सबको क्या करना है? अपने गुरु महाराज जी प्रभुपाद जी 110 मंदिर बना के गए, और अपने गुरु महाराज गोपाल कृष्ण महाराज कितने बनाए? कितना? 25। प्रभुपाद जी आदेश दिया था 1982 में, जो हम दिल्ली में ज्वाइन किया, तो उस समय संघर्ष चला था, कोई जगह नहीं था, बीच में खाने पीने के लिए मुश्किल से संडे का फेस्टिवल होता था तो 250 लोग होते थे, 250, 300, 400। और वो संघर्ष किया निज लोकनाथ स्वामी और हमारे गुरुजी महाराज। जिस जगह में हम लोग बैठे हुए हैं, इस जगह में केवल 24 लाख में जगह लिया है, 35 लाख में बिल्डिंग बेचा।
Life of unalloyed devotion and boundless compassion. It is with a deep heart and tearful gratitude that we remember and honor the life of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, a luminary in the International Society of Krishna Consciousness, Iskcon, a spiritual father to thousands, and a lifelong servant of Srila Prabhupada's divine mission. Maharaj's physical departure from this world leaves behind an irreplaceable void, but his divine legacy, radiant teachings, and enduring presence within the hearts of his followers will forever illuminate the path of Bhakti Yoga and Krishna consciousness. Born in 1944 in New Delhi, India, Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj came into this world with an extraordinary spiritual destiny. From his early days, Maharaj exhibited the qualities of humility, sincerity, and an inquisitive intellect that would later blossom into deep spiritual wisdom. He completed his university education in India before going to Canada for postgraduate studies in business management. It was in the West, amidst the modern tide of materialism, that he encountered the ocean of bhakti in the form of his divine grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Upon meeting Srila Prabhupada, Maharaj's life took a turn that can only be described as transcendental. He became one of the early disciples of Srila, and his full-hearted surrender marked the beginning of an illustrious career in devotional service. Prabhupada, recognizing his sincerity and organizational brilliance, entrusted him with some of the most critical responsibilities of Iskcon's growth. One of Maharaj's most significant contributions was his instrumental role in establishing and nurturing the Iskcon temple in east of Kailash, New Delhi. What began as a humble center soon blossomed into a magnificent spiritual hub, the Sri Sri Radha Partha Sarthi Mandir. Maharaj envisioned not just a temple, but a sanctuary of cultural revival, spiritual education, and community empowerment. Through tireless efforts, he oversaw the temple's construction, guided every aspect of its development, and ensured it would be a place where generations could come to connect with Lord Krishna and find solace in bhakti. Under Maharaj's visionary leadership, the east of Kailash temple became one of Iskcon's most dynamic and vibrant centers. Its festivals, educational seminars, youth programs, prasadam distribution efforts, and cultural outreach drew millions. His Holiness was often seen guiding young devotees and overseeing projects, never with pride, but always with the humility of a true Vaishnava servant. Maharaj's life was characterized by tireless preaching. For over 5 decades, he traveled across India, Russia, Europe, Africa, and the Americas, carrying the torchlight of Krishna consciousness to every corner of the globe. Even in his advanced years, his determination to serve was unwavering. In sweltering summers or freezing winters, Maharaj would continue his tours, uplifting hearts with his soft-spoken but powerful discourses on the Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, and Chaitanya Charitamrita. His teachings, rich in Vedic wisdom and laced with practical insight, inspired devotees to deepen their sadhana and live a life centered on service, humility, and love for Krishna. He was not just a spiritual teacher, but a spiritual father. To his disciples and followers, Maharaj was a guide, a mentor, and a living embodiment of compassion. He had the rare ability to touch every soul with his gentleness and concern. Instructions were filled with affection and spiritual urgency, always steering devotees towards Krishna, away from the distractions of the material world. Even when correcting, he did so with such grace and care that one felt encouraged, not diminished. Maharaj's relationship with Srila Prabhupada was one of deep loyalty and reverence. Every action, every project, every word was inspired by his desire to please his spiritual master. He once said, "My only ambition in life is to serve Srila Prabhupada eternally." In fulfilling his ambition, Maharaj established numerous temples, gurukulas, goshalas, and book distribution programs. He spearheaded initiatives in North India and beyond, leading the BVT, the Bhakti Vedanta Book Trust, in Hindi and other languages, thus bringing the message of the Gita and the Srimad Bhagavatam to millions who otherwise might never have encountered them. Among the gems of the legacy are the Bhakti Vedanta Institute and the Gurukul programs initiated under his guidance, book distribution campaigns across India, the food relief efforts, especially during times of crisis, reflecting his compassion for all living beings, his support for cow protection, Vedic heritage festivals, and interfaith harmony initiatives. In his passing, the world has lost a saint, a teacher, a father, a friend, and a guide. But we, his spiritual children, gain the ever-resonating echo of his instructions, the warmth of his glances, the sweetness of his voice, and the radiance of his example. His life is a testament to the power of bhakti, to transform, to uplift, to unite. Let us honor his memory not merely in mourning, but in continuing his mission. Let us in compassion to all beings. As Maharaj once beautifully said, a devotee is not someone who just wears tilak and chants, but someone whose heart beats only for Krishna and his devotees. May our hearts continue to beat with his spirit, and may we carry forward the light he gave us. Until we meet again in the eternal abode of Sri Krishna. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Jai His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. Hariii Bol.
My dear devotees, Please accept my best wishes. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to His Holiness Srila Gopal Krishna Goswami. I was told that 25th April is the first disappearance anniversary of His Holiness Srila Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. I was very fortunate to have this association from 1968 when we were together in Montreal as Bhaktas. After that, in India, we were serving together. His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj was a very intimate associate of Srila Prabhupada. Many things could be said about him. In Delhi NCR, he made 15 to 17 temples and fired up the Delhi temple. For many years, they got the first place in Srila Prabhupada Marathon. He was promoting book distribution very enthusiastically in Mayapur. He was a member of the Mayapur committee. He also encouraged his disciples to donate to the TOVP, and he gave some of his Guru Dakshina to the TOVP. He was a founding member of the MVT, the international trustee of the BBT, and chairman of the Indian BBT. He was also chairman of the Indian Bureau. In spite of his various physical deficiencies, he was trying to push on Srila Prabhupada's movement. For me, Gopal Krishna Goswami is a very dear God brother, and I miss him a lot. Some of the disciples of Gopal Krishna Maharaj have taken the responsibility of being gurus. But Srila Prabhupada said in a class in Mayapur in 1975 that we should have 10,000 acharyas and then expand to 100,000 and to 1,000,000 and from 1,000,000 to 10 million acharyas. So I hope that more of Maharaj's disciples will take up the responsibility of being gurus. If there is anything I can do for Maharaj's disciples, I will do that. I have also created a special email ID for the disciples of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, and many devotees are corresponding with me. The email ID is gkg.jpscare@gmail.com. You are all very fortunate that you had the association of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. We can take his money and associate with him and remain always in connection with him by serving his instructions. And this should be our special source of inspiration and strength. I pray for all of you regularly when I am in front of the deities. Hope this finds all of you in good health and blissful Krishna consciousness. Yours in service, Jayapataka Swami. Srila Jayapataka Swami Maharaj ki Jai. Tirobhava ki Jai.